Hi, everybody. I'm Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive.
Hi, and I'm Bree Swanson, and I'm a small medium at large.
Yes, she is. And we're continuing our series. This is video 6 of 8 and spiritual and emotionally healing crystals. And while they are wonderful energetic enhancements to our routine and any treatment regimen that we have, we just want to say that, we're not doctors and they're not meant to be used instead of medical, but in addition to whatever medical treatment that you're undergoing. So, with that being said, I know Bree wants to talk a little bit about how to charge, reset, cleanse your crystals and what not to do.
Yeah, I mean, every crystal has a different and appropriate charging method, cleansing method. Some of them can go in water, some of them don't, because bad things can happen if you put them in water. Some of them become toxic, some of them dissolve. It's just not a good situation. So make sure that you're doing the research and know what you can and can't do in regards to each crystal that you do purchase. Um, And just because we say, cleanse your crystals doesn't mean you have to put them in water. Some of them, you can do sound cleansing, you can do selenite bowls or like, these selenite towers and stack them up. Um, you can,
Moonlight,
I'm sorry,
moonlight is another one too.
moonlight, sunlight. Um, I mean, sage spray, saging, the options are basically endless. So there's a lot of choices out there.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. So
Yeah.
anyway, just do a quick Google when you get a new stone and make a note of what's the best way to care for it and keep it at its optimal frequency efficiency, and you should be good to go. So with that, today we're going to start with ruby. And ruby is a stone that's all about life force energy. It's a beautiful, most of us know it as a deep red, but it also comes, as you can see from this tumble that Bree has, in varying shades of purple and pink. It's about courage, compassion, sensuality, strength, and enthusiasm. It's a great stone for new adventures. I've got a little small ruby ring. It's also traditionally a token of love. See, these, I don't know if y'all can tell, but these rubies have a lot more pink cast to them. So, but they're great, just great when it's time to move forward with something. Oh, that's pretty.
A little
Yeah, ruby and sapphire.
ruby, sapphire, and moonstone. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you really want to open up your heart and be ready to take a leap of faith, this is a great stone for that. Great way to. I guess that's why they kick off relationships with these things.
Yeah.
Big moving stone. Do you
Yeah.
use it for anything in addition to that?
So the way that I use it the most is actually it's a very like psychic protection stone. So any like event that I'm doing like mediumship or any other spiritual work, I generally take one of this this specific bad boy with me. Um, and that one is chilling at my table and ready to go.
Yeah,
Ready to
because
go.
you do a lot of in-person readings with your mediumship, so that's good. We'll have to make sure we bring that back on the psychic series 4, psychic development and psychic healing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so after just in addition to ruby, we have what's called a star ruby.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll talk more about that.
There's Star Ruby. It's kind of hard to see the little you flash it and it has almost like this little opening.
Mhm.
It looks like, there's a
Like a star shape in there.
in there. Yeah. Uh,
Oh, okay, kind of like a star sapphire.
yeah, but it's a beautiful stone to work with because it does so much in regards to like enhancing what you got and just I almost want to say like, make the most of what your mama gave you. Like it gives them the confidence, but it kind of uplifts you in a gentle way. Um, and lets your heart know that everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be fine, you're just going to be flourishing and you're going to be, attracting in the best things for you. So
Good. Awesome.
Gives
It's a
you that
beautiful.
little gentle reminder that, it's only up from here. Yeah.
Good things are happening. Great. Well, on that high note, we'll go and talk about sapphires, and they also come in all different colors. But we are going to start by talking about blue sapphire. This is a stone that is about the joy of interacting with others. You can see the blue in her ring, and I've got this blue sapphire. It's a dark blue. Gosh, there you go. You can see that sapphire, and it doesn't always have to be this dark of a blue. They can be a little bit lighter blue, but a lot of them are about accessing and really getting to the heart of whatever emotional trigger that just keeps feeling like it's holding you back, so that you can expose it and acknowledge it and then be able to release it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Emotional issues like that. Some
Yeah.
people say it's a good way to access past life information too, is working with blue sapphire.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're into astrology at all, this, blue sapphire is connected to the month of September. And when I think of September, I think of Virgos. So
Oh,
Virgos kind of have that, the nurturing, loving energies. They just want to help. They want to help. And incredibly studious nature with them as well. So that's kind of interestingly kind of how sapphire works too, if you think about it that way.
awesome.
Yeah.
In addition to the blue, I have a pink sapphire that I wanted to show and talk about.
Pretty.
Gosh, there you go. You can see it's a pink. It's got diamonds on either side. But you can get it in this light color pink. It's most common in this color, but it does come in a little bit more intense color pink. But this is all about the joy. We did a series on joy, stones for joy, and we may have looked at this one at that time too, but it's all about interacting with others and in a joyful, positive way. It's a really good one for, it's not what you say, but how you say it, kind of interacting with others. You can say anything to anybody pretty much if you say it from an earnest and compassionate and loving heart. People should receive it well. So this is one of those to help remove limiting beliefs, like those people that throw up those protective walls. Maybe, you can maybe break through some of those walls. It's a good stone for that.
Cool.
Yeah. And then we have selenite. Selenite's an awesome one. And people wear it as jewelry. You can light it up. It's really pretty. It conducts the light so beautifully. If you were to put a light in the base of that tower, the whole thing would glow. I have a lamp like that. It's really pretty. It's got calcium and sulfur in the base. So I think that's what helps it conduct the light so well. Look at that necklace.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty. And it's all about moving forward. It's about overcoming stagnation and keeping you from getting kind of stuck in a rut and keeping on doing the same things, even if they're not healthy, but just because they're comfortable, it kind of helps keep you from getting in a rut.
Mm-hmm. And very, very cleansing, as we have mentioned with like the selenite bowls and the selenite sticks. And it has that ability to go ahead and charge up other crystals as well. So it does a really beautiful job at that. And it's also incredibly like peaceful. It's high vibe, but it's peaceful. So it's one that's encouraged for, a good night's sleep. You can definitely try one of these out and see how you feel.
Yeah. I like it for moving energy. I'm also a Reiki healer, and I like this one. You don't have to touch people in the process of doing Reiki, but sometimes you can. It's not unacceptable to touch somebody. And I can put this on a part of the body where I feel called to just kind of move that stuck energy. I like to do it with myself, right here on the thymus, and just kind of keep my adrenals balanced and keep things moving. It's really good. Moving that energy.
And then also for Reiki, I like going ahead and you can give people, like you can get like a selenite stick, like one of these little guys. It doesn't have to be on a necklace, just be the selenite stick. And you can go ahead and brush the aura out
Yes.
So you're not actually touching the person. You're just kind of moving, clearing, recharging the energy when you're done to give the person a nice little boost.
Exactly. Keeps the energy moving.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then next we have SUGILITE, also St. Michael's stone, and it's purple. Look at
Yeah.
that. That's a really beautiful one. And then I have some, this particular one is a little bit darker than lavender, but not as dark as the one that came from Arizona. But it's a really good one for instilling hope or helping to dispel hopelessness. You know, if you're feeling hopeless, this is a good one for turning that energy around. I love it because it does remind me of Archangel Michael and knowing that we're protected, knowing that we're not alone, knowing that, you know, even if it doesn't feel great today, it's not always going to be this way. You can get past it. Things are going to be getting better. So for
Yeah.
people who tend toward negative thinking, this is a great gift idea to help shift that impression from thinking going straight to the negative to thinking in terms of a positive end.
Yeah, it really does a nice job at expanding that heart chakra and shooting everything like right up,
Yeah,
giving that connection there.
exactly. And confidence too. It's a real good confidence builder. Archangel Michael isn't taking anything off anybody. And we don't have to either. So I think with that, Sunstone would be the next one up. And I don't happen to have one, so I can't wait to see yours.
Yeah, I actually brought out a couple here. So I've got this little tumble, I've got this little sunstone, and then we've got got a deeper one. It's more of a deeper orange.
Ready?
And then I've got this ring that is sunstone as well. We've got the Australian rainbow lattice sunstone in this ring. And then I think it's called Ashura or something sunstone,
Mhm.
but it has that vibrancy that's associated well. And then I've got this one that is um a moonstone and a sunstone ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that one, that's that orange color, golden orange color is what I most associate in my mind when I think of sunstone. So it's really cool to see, you know, all the different colors that they do come in.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they all work very lovingly to definitely embody that like light energy and joy and uplift. Um, it is beautiful on its own, and it has that really strong uplifting energy. It also pairs very nicely with citrine, especially if you want like a little extra boost.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, it's definitely, I feel it's very like abundant as well. It's definitely, you can manifest anything you want, turning your dreams.
it's a great manifester stone.
Yeah.
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 Um, but it's yeah, it's absolutely beautiful to work with. And you can definitely do, I know even in this ring, yeah, the sunstone and the moonstone, it gives that full effect of like, the yin and the yang and the masculine and the feminine, and it kind of gives that nice like balance too.
I love it. Love sunstone. Don't happen to have any with me today, but
Yeah.
it's a great one.
Yeah.
So with that, I want to say thank you all for joining us today. And if you're liking this series, please like the video, make some comments. If you have any questions about any of these stones that we've talked about, please put them in the comments. We do answer all the comments and would look forward to hearing from you. And if we can give you additional information on them, we're happy to do that too. So we will be back with video number 7. And until then, bye for now. And thanks for being here.
Bye. Thank you.